Well, hey everybody, it's your good buddy 650 here, and welcome back to the channel. Behind me, I've got the world's most powerful Ninja H2, and if you saw in our last video, it had its suspension modified by our good buddy Marcus at M2 Shocks, making that bike able to harness its true power of 315 on pump fuel and 352 horsepower on oxygenated MRX02 racing fuel. So in today's video, I'm going to have the opportunity to put that bike on the street and do some testing, because our good buddy Marcus, as well as a few other people in the H2 community that have been advising me, have said that motorcycle should be able to do a full send in first gear. That's full 100% throttle in first gear without a wheelie. Man, if that happens, this will be absolutely epic, because that means I'll be able to take off in first gear in super duper light speed. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. For returning subscribers, tap that bell, and you'll get notified when new content is uploaded. You guys haven't seen the world's most powerful H2 in a while, because it's been modified quite a bit. We've got some rear sets installed. You may or may not like the gold color of the rear sets, but I love it. And I think if you see it in person, you probably would too. But this is the stuff that our good buddy Marcus installed. Here's this beautiful shock there, the reservoir for it right there, and the amazing cut Ninja H2 forks. So now they no longer poke. Well, they never did poke, really. Out of the triple tree, they sit flush as they should. And if you check them out down here, we've got laser etched Ninja H2 logo, 650E logo up there, and it looks really brilliant. But more so than the looks, it really performs. And in just a second, I'm going to take it out and do some testing to confirm just that. I have a button on here, a power switch, a power commander button right there that switches from pump fuel to racing fuel, and I never really have to use that. Air fuel ratio right there, gauge. So yeah, this bike is ready to go. It's ready to be ridden fast, ridden hard, and to smack people around.
Looks like first gear launching is working. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! First gear launch! Working just fine. Oh, my good buddy Chris Progno's over there in his truck, hopefully capturing some of this for some Instagram reels. But I'm really out here doing my testing of this amazing setup of the M2 shocks, modified front forks, and the M2 shock in the back. And now he's deaf. And now it makes this thing just launch in first gear without any lift whatsoever. It's amazing. But I have to be mindful of my boost temperatures, because they're at 125 and they're decreasing down. It's down to 123. But I'm going to do some more testing. Wide open throttle, first gear. No lift, not really. Well, so you see it jumps just a little bit. It raises up a little, but it comes back down. I can deal with that. That's not too bad. I'm going to try one more time. And there goes Mr. Frogno. And I've had some successful tests. I can now launch this baby full send in first gear. No wheelie, guys. So what does that mean? That means now the world's most powerful Ninja H2, all of its power can be harnessed and used to defeat people on these filthy streets. That means that this bike can now launch in first gear, and it would take a super fast machine to be able to A, keep up with this bike. God forbid I get the hit out on that person. It would take a lot for a bike to skywalk this machine. It's basically not happening. And that is outstanding. The M2 shock and the M2 cut forks really make a huge difference in this machine. As do the rear sets that are now GP shift, the tuning by Jeremy Weber, a person that the average mortal does not have access to. Advice given to me by the king of all H2s, Damon Emilian, and my good buddy Kenneth. All of that stuff has combined to make this machine virtually unstoppable. And I am waiting, able, and willing for a person to try and prove me wrong. The testing is done. We can enjoy some sightseeing of the downtown Cleveland skyline, huh? Because there should be a lot of bikers out tonight. We'll head to the normal spots, see who's out, and you know, chat and all that kind of cool stuff. But this bike, now that it's dialed in and working perfectly, oh boy, it's ready.